Hey, what's going on, guys? It's GCP Da Silva. I want to thank you guys for your response on Friday's video where you provided your feedback, and the basic consensus of what I got is post whatever you enjoy, and I could not agree more. So I'm bringing back a series from the Black Ops 2 era called So One Day at School. So without further ado, let's get started. So one day at school, this took place in the 11th grade of high school, I was enrolled in a human anatomy course. And for the whole year, we studied about, obviously, the human body. And what you study about the human body ranges from all the way down to the very core. And by the core, I mean down from the cells of the body to the exterior, to the organs, whatever you want to call them. But that class, really, you have to be dedicated in order for you to do well. You have to have patience. You have to study hard. You have to really have that knowledge and know what you're studying in order for you to succeed. And in that class, we had a teacher by the name of Mrs. Walker. Now, Mrs. Walker, I'll never forget, she had this red curly hair that was kind of distracting, but that's not the point. The point of the matter is that Miss Walker, she wasn't a very nice teacher. Now, there would be times where she would be nice, but she was very selective about the people that she was nice to. You know, you have those teachers who are nice to certain kids, especially the kids that stay on top of their work, who are actually smart and know what they're doing. Now, in that class, I wasn't one of those kids who was super smart, or on the other spectrum, or the other end of the spectrum, wasn't someone who was very stupid. I was just kind of in between. But there were a lot of my friends in that class that ranged from stupid, it's funny, from stupid to absolutely smart. But the fact of the matter is this, that we still goofed around a lot in that class. I mean, a lot in that class. And a lot of times we would, you know, get in trouble because we would goof around. And it was just like that the whole year, but it got really bad, you know, starting the middle of the year, you know, when we got back from, I don't know what break we were having, maybe it was Thanksgiving break or something. But after that, you know, we just got progressively worse. And I don't know whether it's because we just got more comfortable in that class being together, or we were just kind of bored, you know, with the teacher, because lectures in that class, believe it or not, are pretty boring. You know, even though it might be fascinating for someone to learn about the human body, even though I do think it is fascinating because you do learn a lot of different things, but there's a lot of things also that you kind of tune out. You're just like, okay, man, this is information overload in my brain, so I'm gonna tune it out and try to find something that's distracting and something that I could do without having to listen to her lecture the whole time. So I'm gonna recreate a scenario that happened. And by the way, I'm not making this up. This is something that really happened in our class. Just an example of what went down this one day during that year that I'll never forget. I'll never forget because it was just so silly. And my friends and I, you know, we weren't at the same table or anything. We were spread out throughout the whole classroom, and we would just do... Here, just take a listen to this whole recreation of it, and let me tell you exactly what happened. Okay, good morning, class. How are we all doing today? We're going to be talking about the organ systems, so everybody turn to chapter 2, page 55. We're going to start off with the integumentary system. Alright, so this includes the skin, hair, nails, sweat glands, and the function is to protect the underlying tissues and regulate body temperature. The second is the skeletal system, bones, ligaments, cartilage, and its function is to support movement, protection, and production of blood cells. The third is the muscular system, muscles of the body, function, movement, maintenance of posture, production of body heat. Fourth is the nervous system, brain, spinal cord, nerves, through the body, and its function, communication throughout the body. Mental activities, maintaining homeostasis.
Big
Endocrine.
boy.
Who's making those noises? What's going on? Okay, anyways. Pituitary, adrenal, thyroid, parathyroid, pancreas, ovaries, testes, thymus,
Yeah, I like them
pineal
real
gland.
big.
Can you, whoever's making those noises, please stop, okay? We're trying to get through class here. I'm going over some important information, so that's quite distracting, okay? Please stop. Function, secretion of hormones, communication between body parts, digestive, mouth, teeth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, gallbladder, and many glands including the pancreas. Okay, seriously, this is getting really, really repetitive, and I've asked you to stop once already. I honestly don't know why you guys are being distracting. This is important information. It could possibly be on your tests. So if you would please stop, that would be much appreciated. Otherwise, we'll try to find out who is making those noises, and you will be subject to disciplinary action, even though I've asked you many times and you fail to do what I ask of you. So please stop. This is your final warning. Where were we? Function of the digestive, breakdown of food substances into simpler forms that could be absorbed, digestion. So you get the point. That was one class period where we were just distracting, being silly and whatnot with each other. And I'm sure many of you guys have done that before with friends if you're in class. And by the way, after she said that we were going to be subject to disciplinary action, meaning we were going to get in trouble if we continued, we just stopped for the rest of the period. But yeah, I'm sure most of you guys have done this with your friends. If not this, but something along those lines where you're just acting very stupid with each other and, you know, disrupt class, you know, especially when it gets boring with these lectures. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that story that I had for you guys. I'll catch you guys next time. This is OGCP De Silva, and I am signing off.